This woman blows my mind. She was a sex worker, but she only did sex work with women. The woman who loved to make vaginas happy. Woo! I love vaginas. Amo las vaginas. I love women. I don't see them as separate things. Women pay me to dominate them, to excite them, to make them come. I did not start out like this, no. I was an attorney. But in my 30s, I became obsessed with making women happy. Hay tantas mujeres insatisfechas en este mundo, tantas mujeres que no tienen acceso a la felicidad sexual. It became a mission of sorts, and then I got completely involved in it. I became very good, quite brilliant. It was my art. It was as if I had found my calling, mi llamado en esta vida. I wore outrageous outfits, silk, lace, leather, and I used bras, whips, handcuffs, ropes, dildos. There's nothing like this in litigation. There are no props, no excitement. Even I hated those blue corporate suits, although I wear them from time to time when New Line is working. They work quite nicely. El contexto no es todo. There are no props in litigation, no wetness, no dark, mysterious forces, no red nipples, no delicious mouths, but most important, nada de gemidos. There were no moaning. This is what I'm talking about. Gemidos are the ultimate thing that seduced me, that made me obsessed with making women happy. When I was a little girl, I would go to the movies, and I would see women making love, making those strange orgasmic noises. Me reía. I was strangely hysterical. I could not believe that those big, outrageous, ungoverned sounds came out of women. I would love a gemir. I love to know. I would practice with a little tape recorder in front of a mirror. And I would moan in various keys and various tones, but every time I played them back, it sounded fake. Eran falsos. They weren't rooted on anything sexual, really. Only my desire to be sexual. Mi deseo de ser sexual. Pero un día, cuando íbamos en el coche, tenía muchas ganas de hacer pipí. I was about 10. The ride went almost for an entire hour until I got to pee in this dirty little gas station. It was so exciting that I moaned, "Sí, gemí mientras hacía pipí." I could not believe it. Me, moaning, in a Texaco, in a middle persona. I realized then that gemidos are connected to not getting what we want right away. Gemidos are best when they catch you by surprise. They come out of this dark, mysterious place inside of you, speaking its own voice. Gemidos, in fact, are that voice. Me convertí en gemidora. Yes, I became a moaner. I made most men anxious. Frankly, I terrified them. I was loud, and they could not concentrate on what they were doing. They would lose focus. Y luego, todo. I began to get a reputation situation in my building. Those people began looking at me with contempt in the elevator. People thought that I was too intense. Others thought that I was too loca. I began to feel bad about moms. I became quiet and polite. I began to make noses into a pillow. I began to hold my nose, choke them, like a sneeze. I was getting headaches and stress-related disorders. I was becoming hopeless until I discovered women. Oh, I discovered women love my moans. But most important, I discovered how deep excited I got when they moaned, when other women moaned. Yes, se convirtió en una especie de pasión. Descubrir el enigma. Desbloquear la boca de la vagina. Desbloquear esa voz. Esa canción salvaje. I made love to quiet women, and I found this place inside them, and they were shocked to hear their such moan. I made love to moaners, and they found a deeper, more penetrating moan. I was obsessed. Quería estar al mando, y como una directora de orquesta dirigir que todas las mujeres vinieran. Se convirtió como una especie de surgery, a very delicate science, finding its tempo, the right location or home of the moon. That's what I called it. Así lo llamaba. Sometimes I would find it over a woman's jeans. Sometimes I would snuck up to it, off the record, quietly disarming the surrounding alarms and moving in. Sometimes I use violent force, but not the oppressing force, more dominating. Te voy a llevar donde nunca te han llevado antes. Relájate. Acuéstate. Y gózalo. That type of force. Sometimes it was simply mundane. I would find it before things even get started. It would be right there, eating salad or chicken. Very casual. Aquí es así. En la cocina, very simple, all mixed up with the balsamic vinegar. Sometimes I use props. I love props. Sometimes I would let the woman find her own moon. I would wait until she opened up herself. I wasn't fooled by the most obvious moans. I pushed her further until she found su gemido del poder. El gemido clítoris. El gemido vaginal.